한 회가 끝나면 그 다음 회가 계속 이렇게 너무너무 궁금해지기 때문에
Lovely viewers, this is one of those moments that no one saw coming, and yet it has completely shaken the internet. Just when we thought everything had settled down in the world of K-drama stars, Song Hye Kyo drops a revelation that has fans crying, screaming, and flooding social media with reactions. In an interview that has now gone viral, Song Hye Kyo admitted something so unexpected and deeply emotional. She said, "I'll always care for Song Joong-ki." Yes, you heard that right. Those words have sent shockwaves through every corner of the internet, and now everyone is wondering what this really means. Is this a sign of lingering feelings? Is it about closure, or could it be something more? Let's dive right into this emotional roller coaster together. It all started when Song Hye Kyo sat down for an exclusive chat, and during a very heartfelt moment, she was asked about her past relationship with Song Joong-ki. The interviewer seemed to expect a polite, distant answer, but what Hye Kyo gave was something no one expected. With a soft smile and calm tone, she said, "No matter what happened in the past, I'll always care for him." The room went silent for a second, and now the world can't stop talking about it. Fans are asking, what does she mean by this? Is it just kindness and respect for someone she once loved? Or is it a confession that there's still an emotional connection between them? Social media absolutely exploded the moment those words hit the internet. Hashtags like hashtag Hye Kyo always cares, hashtag Song Song couple, and even hashtag back together soon started trending in minutes. People are posting reaction videos of themselves crying, screaming, and even creating romantic edits of old Song Song moments from their drama days and real-life wedding. Some fans are saying this is the most emotional thing they've heard in years because it shows that real love never truly dies. Others are speculating that this might be a hint of reconciliation. And you know what? The comments section everywhere is filled with the same question. Could this mean the Song Song couple might have a chance to come back together? What do you think? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments because this discussion is about to get intense. Now let's dig deeper into why this statement matters so much. If you remember, their divorce was one of the most shocking moments in K-drama history. Fans were devastated because they looked so perfect together, both on screen and off screen. And after that, both of them moved on with their lives, staying quiet about each other for years. For Song Hye Kyo to suddenly speak so openly about caring for Song Joong-ki, it's like reopening a chapter that everyone thought was closed forever. And that's why fans can't stop talking about it. Do you think she said this because she still loves him, or because she simply respects the history they shared? Comment below because your opinion matters here. Adding to the drama, some insiders claim that this wasn't just a casual comment, it came with emotion in her eyes. People who watched the interview live said her voice softened, and she looked almost nostalgic when saying those words. And that tiny detail has fans losing their minds because body language speaks louder than words. If you've seen the clip, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those few seconds felt like a confession wrapped in a simple sentence. Do you think she was holding back tears? Was that a sign of unresolved feelings? Or do you believe she's just being mature and gracious? Let's talk about it in the comments because the interpretations are endless. But wait, that's not all. After the interview aired, fans immediately started tagging Song Joong-ki, hoping for a response. And guess what? He hasn't said a single word yet, and that silence is driving everyone crazy. Because in moments like this, silence can mean so many things. Is he shocked? Is he touched? Is he planning to respond privately instead of publicly? The mystery is killing fans, and the internet is in full meltdown mode waiting for his move. If you were Song Joong-ki, what would you do right now? Would you post something sweet and calm the chaos, or stay silent and let the storm pass? Be honest, because this is where opinions get divided. And here's the emotional part, lovely viewers. Some fans are saying this one sentence proves that true love never completely fades. Even when people part ways, the bond they once shared can still remain strong. Others are saying it's just a kind gesture and nothing romantic. But honestly, the way she said it didn't feel like just kindness. It felt deep, like something from the heart. And you know what? It's rare for celebrities to open up like this about past relationships. especially one as public and dramatic as theirs. So this feels like a big deal no matter how you interpret it. Now let's talk about your reactions, because I know you have so many feelings right now. If you were watching that interview live and heard her say those words, what was your first thought? Did your heart skip a beat? Did you scream, "Song song come back"? Or did you cry thinking about the love they once shared? Drop your real reaction in the comments, because I want to know how this hit you. Personally, I had chills just hearing it, because it felt like we were witnessing something raw and real. And that's what makes this moment so unforgettable. Lovely viewers, I have to ask this before we move forward. If Song Hye Kyo and Song Joong ever decided to reconcile, would you support them? Or do you think the past should stay in the past and they should just remain friends? Because that's what everyone is debating right now. Some fans say love deserves second chances, while others think going back is never the answer. Which side are you on? Tell me, because your voice matters in this discussion. This story is only getting started. The internet is buzzing, fans are divided, and everyone is waiting to see what happens next. Will Song Joong respond? Will Hye Kyo explain more about what she meant? Or will this one sentence be enough to keep the whole world talking for weeks? One thing is for sure, this is the biggest twist we've seen in a long time, and I promise you I'll be here with every update, every detail, and every hidden clue. So don't go anywhere, like this video, share it with every Song fan you know, and hit that subscribe button, because you do not want to miss what's coming next. After asking whether you think her words were about kindness or love, I started scrolling through the thousands of comments flooding social media. And let me tell you, fans are going absolutely wild. Some people are literally writing essays explaining why they believe Song Hye Kyo's statement is proof that she still has deep feelings for Song Joong. Others are more cautious, saying it's just a mature and respectful acknowledgement of someone who was once a huge part of her life. But one thing is certain, this single sentence has reignited emotions that the world thought were long gone. Here's where things get even more interesting. Within hours of that interview airing, old videos and photos of Song Joong and Song Hye Kyo started trending again. Clips from their wedding day, behind-the-scenes moments from Descendants of the Sun, and interviews where they looked so deeply in love have resurfaced, and fans are feeling nostalgic. People are commenting things like, "They were perfect together," and "Please give us Song 2.0. Do you remember those days when they ruled the internet as the ultimate couple? Those memories are flooding back, and fans can't stop sharing them. If you could bring back one unforgettable Song moment, which one would it be? Comment below, because I know you all have your favorite. Now, here's the part that really has everyone talking. Some insiders claim that Song Joong was aware of what Hye Kyo said before the interview aired. According to one rumor, someone close to him hinted that he had a quiet, emotional reaction to her words. Imagine being in his shoes, hearing that someone you once loved and shared a life with says, "I'll always care for you." That would hit anyone right in the heart, wouldn't it? But the question remains, how will he respond publicly, if at all? Fans are refreshing his social media like crazy, waiting for even the smallest sign. Some are even saying that if he likes one of her posts in the coming days, it will break the internet. Do you think he should respond, or should he stay silent and keep his feelings private? Drop your thoughts, because this is one of the most debated topics right now. Meanwhile, let's talk about the emotional impact on fans. Some people are saying they literally cried when they heard her words because it reminded them of their own past loves, the ones that didn't work out but still left a mark on their hearts. Others are writing posts saying things like, "Love like this doesn't happen every day," and "This proves real love never completely fades." Honestly, it's not just a celebrity story anymore. It's a story that's making people reflect on their own lives and relationships. Does this make you think about someone from your past you still care for? Be honest and share if this touched your heart personally, because so many fans are saying this moment feels universal. And guess what, lovely viewers? The entertainment industry is now buzzing with speculation that this comment could open the door for something bigger. Some journalists are suggesting that this could lead to a private conversation between the two stars. Imagine that. A quiet meeting away from the cameras, just the two of them talking about old times and maybe even mending fences. Do you think that's possible? If they were to meet again, what do you think they'd say to each other? Would it be emotional? Would there be tears? Or would it just be polite and friendly? Let me know, because this is the kind of thing that makes fans' hearts race. But here's the twist that nobody saw coming. There's a growing theory online that this statement wasn't just spontaneous. It might have been carefully timed. Why? Because both stars have major projects lined up, and some people think this could boost attention for their work. But honestly, if you watch the interview, the emotion in her voice didn't feel like a publicity stunt. Felt real. Still, what do you think? Was it pure honesty, or could it have been strategic timing? Your opinions are going to light up the comment section, so don't hold back. Lovely viewers, before I go any further, I have to ask you this. If Song Joong-ki and Song Hye Kyo ever made a public appearance together again, whether as friends or something more, what would your reaction be? Would you scream, cry, or immediately post about it online? Because fans are already saying they'd break the internet if that ever happened. Personally, I think it would be one of the most unforgettable celebrity moments of all time. Do you agree? Drop your reaction, because I know you're already imagining that moment. And this story isn't slowing down anytime soon. In fact, the more people talk about it, the more layers of emotion come to the surface. Some fans even believe this could change how people see love and forgiveness. Because let's face it, saying, "I'll always care for you" after everything that's happened takes strength and grace. It shows maturity, compassion, and maybe even love that still lingers deep inside. What do you think this teaches us about relationships and closure? Let's talk about it, because this conversation is bigger than just celebrities. It's about life, love, and everything in between. So, lovely viewers, don't go anywhere, because I promise you, this is just the beginning of something huge. The world is waiting to see what happens next. Will there be a response from Song Joong-ki? Will Hye Kyo clarify her words? Or will this one sentence be enough to keep everyone talking for weeks? Stick around, hit that like button, share this video with every Song fan you know, and subscribe, because we're about to witness history in the making. Now tell me, before we continue, do you think this one sentence is the start of a bigger story between Song Hye Kyo and Song Joong-ki, or is it just a beautiful statement about respect and care? Comment your honest answer right now, and if you believe in second chances, type "Love Never Ends" in the comments so we can fill this section with hope and positivity. Let's continue, because your comments and reactions have been absolutely incredible, and this conversation is far from over. We ended by asking whether this one sentence could be the start of something bigger or just a beautiful expression of care. And honestly, seeing the flood of responses online, it's clear that fans are deeply divided. Some are holding on to hope, saying this is the spark that could reignite the Song flame, while others believe it's just closure wrapped in grace. But whichever side you're on, you can't deny that this single moment has shaken the entire internet. Now, let's take a deeper look at what's happening online right now, because the buzz is wild. Twitter is blowing up with fans writing things like, "If she still cares for him after all these years, that's love," while others are posting, "Caring doesn't mean loving, she's just being kind." Instagram edits featuring their wedding photos paired with the words, "I'll always care for you," are going viral, and TikTok is flooded with emotional reaction videos. People are literally crying on camera, saying how this reminded them of their favorite K-drama endings. Isn't it amazing how one sentence can create a global emotional wave? Tell me, did you cry when you heard it? Or did it make you smile, because it shows that real respect still exists even after heartbreak? Drop your reaction below, because I know this touched you in some way. But here's where things start to get even more intense. Some Korean entertainment reporters are now hinting that Song Joong-ki's team is aware of the internet storm and is currently discussing how to respond. That's right, lovely viewers. The ball might be in his court now. If he says something heartfelt, even something as simple as "I wish her well," it will break the internet all over again. But if he stays silent, fans might read into that even more. So what do you think? Should he say something publicly to calm this chaos? Or should he let her words stand alone as a beautiful gesture? I want to hear what you would do if you were in his position, because opinions on this are exploding everywhere. And while we wait for a response from Joong-ki, let's talk about the emotional weight of what Hye Kyo said. Think about it. After everything they went through, the divorce, the rumors, the distance, she could have chosen silence. But instead, she spoke with honesty and said she would always care. That takes strength, and it takes a heart that still feels something. Some fans believe this is the ultimate proof that love, in its purest form, never truly dies. Others say it's simply maturity and respect. Which side are you on? Does this feel like a confession of lingering love, or just the words of a graceful woman closing an old chapter? Be honest, because your perspective matters in this discussion. Now let's talk about the Song fandom, because they are literally on fire right now. Some are already planning a social media campaign called #ReuniteSong, while others are creating threads reminding everyone why the two were the ultimate couple in K-drama history. And honestly, seeing the level of passion out there is just amazing. Fans are posting things like, "If they ever get back together, I'll throw the biggest party." And others are saying, "Even if they don't, this proves love can still be kind after heartbreak." Lovely viewers, if you had the power to send them one message right now, what would it be? Would you tell them to give love another chance? Or would you wish them peace no matter what path they choose? Drop your messages in the comments, because this is your chance to speak from the heart. But here's something that shocked me. A few insiders claim that brands and companies are already reaching out to both stars for possible collaborations because of the massive buzz around their names. Imagine if they ended up appearing in the same commercial or campaign after this. Can you picture the internet meltdown that would follow? The thought alone is giving fans goosebumps. Would you want to see them work together again, even if just for a project? Or would that only fuel the fire of rumors and make things harder for them? Let me know what you think, because this is one of the hottest topics in entertainment right now. Lovely viewers, before I move to the next part, let me ask you this. If Song Hye Kyo and Song Joong ever posted a photo together again, even as friends, how would you react? Would you cry happy tears? Would you scream and share it everywhere? Or would you quietly smile, knowing that some bonds can never truly break? Be honest, because your reactions make this community so special. And here's the truth. This story is far from over. We don't know what Song Joong will do next, but we do know one thing. The world is watching, the fans are waiting, and every little update feels like a piece of a puzzle we're all trying to solve. Will there be more interviews? Will Hye Kyo open up even further about what she feels? Will Joong finally break his silence? I'll be here for every single twist and turn, bringing you the latest updates the moment they drop. So make sure you stay tuned, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with every Song fan you know, because we are witnessing something truly unforgettable. Now, tell me before we go any further, if you could choose how this story ends, what would you want? A quiet friendship, a powerful reunion, or something entirely different? Drop your answers in the comments, and if you're still rooting for them deep down, type "Forever Song" so we can light up the comment section with hope and love.